Turning now to that weather impact forecast on your Saturday as we take a live look this morning from Lake Norman. Pretty wet yesterday, what we saw with some strong storms coming through our area, maybe even a little bit of rain still there on that camera there. But Brittany, we know that while things are a little bit better this morning, maybe not all day long.
Yeah, we have only a few storms though today, not a lot of rain. In fact, yesterday, the areas that did see really heavy rain and storms were heavily impacted, but some were looking at their lawns saying what rain. So it is a very isolated to scattered pattern this weekend as well as last night. But today is going to at least be the driest day compared to Saturday and Sunday. Only about a 20% chance of pop-up storms. So that means that, your friends down in Rock Hill could be completely dry, whereas over in Pineville you could see a storm, but maybe there's not another storm until you get to Statesville. So this morning we do have a little bit of fog action here, but not in uptown Charlotte where we didn't see as much rain yesterday. 71 right now, feels like 71 as well, but some of our other cameras showing some really dense visibility issues, and that's why we do have this visibility miles map out for you this morning. So what happens when we see patchy fog is we have really heavy rain, a lot of times causing wet grounds overnight. Winds start to calm down, high humidity that allows for those those low clouds to develop closer to the ground. So we do have that up toward the mountains where we had a decent amount of rain and storms early in the afternoon yesterday, and then some of our later spots. You can see Gastonia less than a mile, same for Monroe, as well as same over towards Chirac. But again, there were many spots across the area that didn't see rain yesterday. So those areas had a lesser chance of seeing that localized flooding today. But if you saw rain yesterday and it caused some flooding and you get a downpour today, you need to be prepared to take those precautions immediately. A surface map here showing the front still situated over us, of course, helped trigger the storms yesterday. We have another approaching cold front coming in, and that's what's going to keep our rain chances a little bit higher heading into Sunday. So here's your weekend forecast. Again, we're starting off with some cloud cover, but notice the potential for rain and storms after 2 o'clock, 20 to 30% compared to about 50 to 60 like what we'll see tomorrow. Remember, rainfall potential is mostly about how much rain we could see across the area combined with the confidence in the forecast that the rain is going to be bad. So much higher confidence that tomorrow will be our better chance for rain and storms, and they will be widespread. You can see this here on Futurecast. Really today, the best chance to see a pop-up storm is in the mountains and foothills. Again, between about 3 and 8 p.m. is your best opportunity. Tomorrow morning, we'll start off mostly dry, and then just like clockwork around 12 o'clock, more storms starting to develop. Notice though, this comes in with a nice little line. So these are not the same kind of typical afternoon showers and storms that we often do see. Now, they'll operate as such, but they're coming in from the north and west, pushing toward the south and east because we will be tracking a cold front, and that's why our potential for strong storms to even severe storms is in the forecast tomorrow versus not in the forecast today. Still today, they certainly could become strong, but remember there's specific criteria for severe weather, 60+ mile-per-hour winds or those hailstones at about 1/4 of a size. So here's your risk for tomorrow. Lots of lightning, gusty winds, thankfully no rotating storms expected, small hail possible, and again, the flooding risk a little bit higher based on the fact that we had a lot of storms yesterday, but the areas that did see storms, of course, at a higher risk. Here's your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. We're in the 90s this weekend, again, with our better chance for rain and storms on Sunday. Monday is our transitionary day back into the 80s with lesser rain in the afternoon compared to the morning. And then those 80s and 70s are on the way heading into next week.